Okay, I'm going to turn on the drip for the first time. Make some adjustments here. And we'll see what happens. It's going to pressurize the whole length of the pipe before it spits out. So it's going to go all the way around the yard and come back to here. And we'll see. This is the first test, so we'll see how it goes. I have not put the emitters on this length because I think the ones I have are not going to be right for this portion of the yard. Okay. I have this timer on, and that's why it's not working. Stand by, I'm going to figure this out. Alright, we got batteries. This has an app that I can set the timer on, so I wanted to get that working. Okay. But I believe I can manually turn it on here. Okay, something's happening. Nothing's happening. Okay. Okay, so some time has passed, as evidenced by some things being moved around in the garden. I did figure out the issues with this, and I've got it working, so I wanted to show it to you guys. So let me just flip some switches here, and I'm going to use the voice commands. I got the voice commands to work with this. Okay, Google, run drip irrigation for 5 minutes. Maybe not. Nope, it didn't do it because I'm making video. Fantastic. Okay, here we go. I actually got to make some adjustments because these things turn over on me. Uh-oh. There we go. So these things can pop off. It's easy enough to reattach them. And part of the intent with this was to set it up so I could run drip irrigation while I'm away, but I'm not really comfortable with its efficacy and functionality yet. For instance, I need to fix a leak here. Otherwise, I would not want to have this tap on in order for this to run automatically. So for now, it's just a system that can assist the watering of the garden, and I don't have to go around watering everything manually. But I do need to be present to activate it and monitor it to make sure everything's working properly. So it's definitely a step in the right direction, but it is not a system that I can effectively run while I'm away from the house. Maybe I'll get it to be that at some point, but right now that's not what it is. But it's a big step from what I had before. And I have a geyser over here. Let's see. Put this cap back on. And I've gone around and adjusted all of these. Here's something going on over here. So I'm pretty happy with the way I've set it up, but it still feels very jerry-rigged. Anyway, let me give you the tour while it's running. So it comes out the tap, through the filter, there's the timer, comes along, and it's not perfect by any measure, because it's not like full coverage of each section. But this is a huge step over what I had before, which was nothing, which was hand watering. I think this section is going to be pretty effective because they're smaller pots. The ones that are bigger pots, they might have some more watering needs. It just does a big loop-de-loop around the yard, and it's one continuous. Got weed seeds coming up everywhere. It's one continuous pipe, and I wasn't sure if it was going to be enough pressure with one pipe feeding all of these emitters. But I did some math on it, and it seemed like it was going to work fine, and it turned out the math was pretty okay because it works. So that's the tour of my jerry-rig system that actually works and is going to save me a lot of time and water. Yeah.